Jason Thomas,
Alex Padilla.
welcome to the podcast, my friend.
Thank you.
We are...
Same to you. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
It's both of us.
See it on the board. Alex and Jason. That's us. Who knows what we'll make of this, but we'll make it together.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother. All right. So, what's on the docket today, man? How are you feeling? How are you feeling about life?
I'm feeling optimistic.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Optimistic.
That's the answer. Optimistic.
Ditto, brother.
How are you feeling about life?
I feel really good about 2020, particularly.
Same.
I think it's going to be a good year, and I think our lives are going to change so much in this next decade. It's crazy. I mean, by the end of it, we might be married, might have kids. Fucking who knows? You know, hopefully we're rich, and we're still lifting each other up,
Yes.
and we're progressing forward to something.
Hell yeah.
Or we've already achieved. Or we're achieved, and we're still progressing.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But what are you looking forward to in 2020 this year?
I'm looking forward to new opportunities. I'm looking forward to a life where I don't beat myself up so much.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that I've definitely done in the past, and I'm trying to become my greatest asset instead of my worst enemy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to more memories, more relationships. I just got, as you know, I got out of a high school relationship of 5 years. It was, I'm not gonna speak too much on that, but it wasn't the best experience, and it was a great experience, you know, but it wasn't the ideal. And so now I'm living the single life, you know. It's super strange, you know, when you devote yourself to someone completely for 5 years and you kind of lose a little bit of game, you know.
You lose a little bit of yourself, man.
Yeah, that's a huge thing. It took me a quite a bit of time to find myself again. Because I did lose who I was, and I did lose who I was, you know. And being born and raised in Los Angeles, black father, immigrant from El Salvador, my mom, you know, we didn't have a whole lot growing up. I've been fortunate to have my grandparents who they receive income, so they've been blessing us basically my entire life. It's me, my brother, and my mom. I have a younger brother who's a year and 3 months younger than me, and without them, we would probably have had to move out of the state or have to live in Southgate with the rest of my Salvadorian family. Yeah. And so I've never counted my blessings. I've always wanted more, and wanted to do more, not just for myself but for other people. But now I need to appreciate what I have instead of always chasing the next thing, chasing the next enlightening thought, chasing that next car, the next goal, because it hasn't necessarily worked out for me that way. And I've realized money definitely isn't everything. And so I'm definitely just trying to you know, create peace for myself, or attract peace.
Stabilize yourself before you start going out and changing the world, right?
Definitely.
Because it all starts with you. Your own personal responsibility, your own beliefs, the core of who you are. Once you have that settled, and I don't know if it ever is truly settled, because we're always moving and growing and developing, going through new experiences and, you know, living a new life every day, basically. At least you can have that anchor in yourself.
Living that new life every day. I had that thought like yesterday, I think. So no, maybe about a few days ago. So I was working this solar company, or I was working for the solar company doing door-to-door sales. And about 2 weeks ago, I was so defeated. I mean, I was so lost, and I had to ask God, like, why? What am I doing? But then I got home, and I forgot exactly what happened. But my day never ends on a bad note, is what I've realized. It can start off terrible. But it's like a journey throughout the day, and that's what I'm starting to realize. Like when the sun's up, I'm up, and you know, my grandpa told me during the day humans are vertical, at night we're horizontal, which is pretty.
That's
cool.
fucking accurate, dude.
Yeah, and
who sleeps vertically? Not me.
Not me. Bats.
Although I see my dad fall asleep standing up at like a concert.
What?
He just fucking goes like.
Was he drunk?
He's always drunk. No, but yeah, man, that's very true. It's kind of funny how we do kind of live in a world where there's not necessarily one single truth for everything, but there are commonalities that we all experience. We all experience being born. We all experience fucking... Most of us
experience death.
All of us will experience death, probably. Fingers crossed.
We eat, we shit.
Yeah, we all shit. Otherwise, we don't live. You know? There are absolute parameters that must be met in order for you to survive and to live on and bring on progeny, whatever you want to call it.
What does progeny mean?
Having children, having a estate, a future for what you create. I maybe I'm expanding the definition a little bit, but
I think I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but like
just a life,
yeah, 100%. What you make of it, you know, and.
I'm gonna spark this.
Yeah, spark it, brother. It's hard to decide where you're going sometimes.
This is a backwood with the glass.
Ooh, the glass, brother.
And honey and keef. Oh. Dude, it doesn't burn when you smoke it. But when you smoke it, don't hold the glass. You gotta hold that.
Yeah, I bet. Dude, that looks like it needs a fucking torch, not a regular ass lighter. Oh my god, dude. Where'd you get that shit, men? That's gonna burn sideways.
Yeah, no. Now, I go to vendor meetups, dude.
Vendor meetups?
Private.
It's probably like, perfect, dude.
It's like private parties. This is $10.
Fuck. That looks like 2 grams of weed.
About.
Sheesh, bro.
This shit's fat. And
it
keef
looks
on that bitch.
Fat as fuck. $10. Dude, you need a torch. You roll it. Roll it while you're smoking it. Roll it. There you go. Here. The Yeti's gonna smell. All right.
And then, yeah, but yeah, so... this is my first time kind of being live. On like a podcast, recording, doing interview kind of style type thing. I had Instagram. I still do have an account on Instagram and Twitter. I just made a Twitter. But
you want to talk about your social media a little
bit?
I
will.
Maybe address.
Yeah. So my social media is Jason _Thomas, which it's JAYSIN_TOMIS. That's not how you spell my name. It's
Jason.
That's
Sinna.
Right. But so my real name is spelled JASON and then Thomas THOMAS. And so I was inactive on social media for about 3 years in college. College was the toughest experience of my life, not because of just the schoolwork, but I was going through a lot of anxiety. You could say depression, confusion, misery, grief, shit, all of it. Guilt.
Life, man. You're going through life. You know what? You don't always have time to fucking post shit. Fucking jerk off onto the screen.
Yeah, and just what
so many people do. They live their lives on social media. I make it a point not to fucking post. Like I think.
Dude, smoke that shit like a cigar. You don't even have to puff pass. Just fucking smoke it as much as you want to smoke it. Yeah, that's you gotta like. Oh wait, no, just use this one. No, that's a good one. Yeah. Cool. Take that. But yeah, so just recently, I kind of went on this posting spree for about like a week or something, and like, so I had just started this job at the last week of December, or no, I think the week before the last week of December. And then the next week after I started my first week, the week after I started, we had the whole week off because it was Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the only time the company like does that, you know, because it's Christmas time,
off,
New Year's. So I just gotten a job. I was bored. What I've been doing since, excuse me. What I've been doing since I graduated college in June, or even in college, I was studying law, which that started. That endeavor started kind of in like January. My goal in college was to make $1 million, and I ended up finding out some kind of wacky information. And so I was studying and I was researching. There's a website that I was subscribed to, $70 a month. So it was
70.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it was worth it.
out of college students' fucking money. Were you working during that time?
I wasn't working. I say I was doing God's work, but I'm fortunate enough to have, you know, as Alex knows, we played football together in high school. That was my fucking my guard.
Yeah, man.
Lineman, and I was the running back. And we put in work, you know, But yeah, so
Those are the old days now, man.
yeah, that was
a long time ago.
yeah, but
4 years.
that shit still has an effect on me. I told you before we started this, man. I swear, like I have concussions that are recorded on film, but I couldn't report them because if I were bro, I made
Couldn't play, dude.
right. If I got out, they're gonna put someone else in, and it was kind of fucked up.
And that could. The thing that I'll talk about is the fact that all of us are thinking we can get recruited. We're all thinking we can go off to play somewhere. You know
They
what I
didn't
mean?
really treat it like that. The coaches didn't.
No, they didn't. They didn't think about that. So you get taken out of the game, you lose your starting spot. You know, suddenly your highlight reel is a little lighter than it was. Then rather you just play a normal game, and like just playing a normal game, you always make good plays. Or I mean, not always. There were games that collectively we fucking sucked, and games where individually we sucked, whether we lost as a team or won as a team. It all depended on all these varying experiences of the other players, you know? But I never thought I had a concussion, but I got the fuck hit in my head all the time. And while I don't have that mental issue, I for sure have it in my back, and I for sure have it in my shoulder. To this day, I can't sleep on my right side for too long. It like my right shoulder, it'll just ache. And then the next day, when I'm rotating it, I can feel like where it's still fucked up and out of place from when I got hit. I dislocated my shoulder in high school, for anyone. Yeah, but the thing is, football takes a toll on you.
We don't have to smoke this entire thing.
Yeah, we don't have to. You can cap it. But I still consider it probably the best experience of my life.
I wouldn't consider it the best.
Maybe sex is a close second. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
sex is first.
I haven't had sex in like 2 months, 3 months.
That's not that long.
That's kind of a fucking long time for me.
When was the last time you weren't having sex? 5 years ago?
Even then, I was having sex. Not like I
Dude,
just
never
started.
got fucking laid in high
I
school.
started junior year, and then it just took off from there. But I got in a relationship. I got cuffed like almost immediately.
Whoosh. Fucking snatch, dude. She gotcha.
Yep.
That's how it is, though, man. Honestly, I think my problem was I was always looking for a relationship. Like, in high school, I just wanted a girlfriend. Like, I wasn't, like, looking for anything particular. I had friends who were girls that I wasn't, like, interested in. but then I'd go after girls that were totally out of my league, and I always fucked up. So we don't have to talk about that into too much detail because that is incredibly embarrassing history. But
Is it embarrassing?
it is.
You take pride in it, though.
I do. I kind of. I fucking always went after the hottest girls. Like
I always
that
respected
was
you.
that was always what I like, and I wasn't just doing it because they were really hot or anything like that. But
It was internal. It was internal. It was like you wanted to do that as a man on the football team playing varsity since freshman year.
And I was working out a lot of stress because my parents were in the middle of a not fun divorce that has still been going on to this day for 9 years now. We're at the 9-year mark, 2011. Jeez. Well, it's too bad, but
I mean, when they divorced, did you expect them to get back together?
No, never, did not. But we don't have to get into that.
Okay,
that's
okay.
I might even cut that out of the thing.
Okay.
I already talked about that too much. Let's talk about something a little more interesting. The Blazing Challenge at Buffalo Wild Wings. How was that, dude? Walk me through how you were feeling.
Okay.
Walk me through what you were thinking when you took the first bite out of that wing and you saw every single server in the restaurant come over and huddle up and watch.
Yeah, dude, that was kind of...
that was fucked, dude. Oh my god.
I wasn't expecting that. So basically what happened, me, Alex Padilla here, Andrew Salcedo, Jorge Tiznado, Noah Anderson, and then this girl, Jorge's girl.
Jorge's friend.
Shout
out to PP Vane.
We
Sorry.
went to...
You're very nice. You were great in conversation.
We went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and I lost the fantasy football because I signed in like the first week, and then I didn't sign in like.
Yeah, I didn't participate in it because I knew Sauce was gonna fucking have me under his foot.
Oh, yeah, because
I wasn't gonna play
that kind of stuff a lot,
and he's gonna kick my ass. Who won? Who ended up winning?
I think Andrew won.
Andrew won. Yeah, obviously.
Duh.
Who would have thought anyone else? I know Justin was in first. I kind of kept up with it. Like they were talking in the group chat.
I knew
about
Justin
it,
was
and
gonna be competitive, but I didn't think he was gonna like work too hard on it.
He was first for a while, as far as my understanding. So that's cool. But
everyone was
Andrew
first.
Salcedo. The man knows sports. What can you say? I mean, he's probably gonna work in sports. I'm guessing
his master's
somewhere
in
in sports
management.
broadcasting is where he's going. Maybe not necessarily.
Dude, I could see him as being the fucking GM or something.
That would be crazy.
I think he could do it.
Yeah, you know what? And if anyone could do it, Andrew Saucedo's the guy.
For that job, yes.
I've known him half my life, maybe most of my life now.
I've known him since 7th grade.
I think 5th grade. It's probably 6th grade. So whatever year that is. 7th. It might even be 7th. I don't even remember, dude. I just remember his fucking hair.
Yeah.
We're gonna throw a picture on the screen of Andrew's hair.
I just when I think of Andrew, I think of his red vest that he used to wear, and he always used to play basketball.
Yeah. Andrew's a great basketball player. He's a
good.
fucking great football player too. Mm-hmm. He is a monster.
Dude, he could have done
field.
something big, bro.
Yeah, I think he totally could have, and I think he saw the potential risk that was involved. So I have a lot of respect for Andrew for going, you know what? I had a lot of fun. That was great. Peace, boys. Walking out.
And I didn't even know, but I think he said that he had it all like planned out. Like he knew that he would transfer to UCLA or something when he first made his decision to go to Adams State.
I believe it. Well, you know what he wanted to do? He wanted to try out for the UCLA football team. He wanted to go to Adams State, get those 2 years done, have a decent enough record.
Did he go there for 2 years? Or did he go there for?
I think he went for 1.
Yeah, I think it was
1.5 or
something
1.
like that.
I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've been at Colorado, so I don't remember. But yeah, man, love Andrew. Shout out to him. So what's it all about, Jay?
What?
What's the meaning of life, man? Fuck it. Throw the curveball at you.
What's the meaning for my life?
Yeah. How do you make meaning in your life? My personal philosophy is that every person, every individual in this world has to create meaning for their own lives.
I pay attention to my outer world. And I always now, you know, I've been planting seeds for a long time, and now I'm able to reap the benefits as an adult.
How so? What seeds have you planted that you've, you know, gotten fruit from?
Never backing down. That's a big one. I remember I was playing fucking volleyball one time at like recess. This was like in maybe not the third, like the fifth or sixth grade.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this kid Alfredo Luna, Manuel Figueroa, and some other, I forgot what his name is, but they, like we were all friends, but they kind of picked on me. Like they always ganged up on me, you know?
Yeah, it's not fun.
I guess it wasn't fun.
What would they say to you? Why would they? What was their ganging up on you? Were they bullying you? Were they like
define bullying? No, it's more like three ganging up on one, ready to fight, kind of. But they never wanted to fight.
You fought them? But you never fought them?
No, I never fought them.
But they were ganging up on you how? Like they wanted
getting
to
up
fight?
in my face.
Oh, they
as little kids, we're 5 and 6. I consider that little. I've like.
That's very little.
I don't really remember.
Very young.
Like I'm not I think I told you earlier today. Like I feel like I've died. You know.
Oh.
Like I don't know too much of my old self. Maybe. Like I remember how I felt, and I have visions. Like I'm a very I get visions, bro. Like.